Hello, fellow wrestling fans. How are you? How do you know what happened on February the 6th NXT? It started off with Braun Breaker, Baron Corbin coming out, celebrate win the Dusty Classic Finals at Vengeance Day, and announced that they want their tag team title opportunity against the Mafia family tonight. Suddenly, Axiom, Nathan Frazier, Malachi, and Doofus came out for their scheduled match. That did not sit well with Corbin and Braun Breaker, so they decided to hang around ringside to watch the match. Axiom went to do a move off the ropes. Malachi super kicked him to the outside. Jump off the ropes, clothesline Nathan Frazier down. Then Doofus and Malachi deliver a double team suplex on Axiom. Then Nathan Frazier kept Doofus grounded. He did a really good job doing that. Knees to the guts. Backed up, hit a running shooting star press out of the corner. Forearm shots, ground a pound. Finally, Doofus got free, tagged in. Malachi got free. They look alike. They tagged in Doofus. Doofus got in. Fall away slam on Nathan Frazier. Hit a running close on Axiom. Then Axiom hit a top rope Spanish fly on him. And it's out of nowhere as Nathan Frazier came off the opposite corner for a Phoenix Splash. Malachi just broke up the pin in the nick of time. Everybody was fighting everybody. Nathan Frazier sent Malachi outside of the ring. And then Axiom hit the gold ratio on Doofus for the 1-2-3. So Malachi and Doofus yet again lose a match. Happy Nathan Frazier and Axiom won. They're a really good tag team. I like them. After the match, Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker attacked the tag teams, beat them up for a little bit. Then the Mafia family came out. And Tony DeDon said, "We accept your challenge for the tag team championships, but it won't be tonight. It'll be next week." So next week, Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin get their title shot against the Dons for the tag team championships. Up next was Riley Osborne with Duke Hudson, Adrian Chase at ringside to take on Lexis King. This match was set about from a segment on Sunday's Vengeance Day pay-per-view. Thea Hill was absent and showed her backstage. She was getting ready to go to the ring, but JCJ stopped her and said, "Hey, look, how'd the date with Riley go?" And Thea said, "The date was nice. We're going out again." And JCJ said, "You gotta make him, come after you. You gotta make him lust for you and all this stuff." She said, "Don't be so easy and gullible." She said, "So don't go out to ringside." And that. Bell rang. Lexis King hit Butt Riley down. Had a running forearm across the back. Had a running clothesline from behind. Then Riley Osborne started fighting back. Clothesline Lexis King to the outside. Backed up, ran, dove over the ropes, knocked him down outside. Rolled the back of the ring, started chopping away at him. Lexis King knee to the guts, applied a submission. Riley Osborne got free, jumped up the top rope to do a move, and realized Thea Hill never came out. Wondered what was going on, asked Duke and Chase, "Hey, where's she at?" They said, "We don't know." And then Lexis King pulled him off the top rope, swing a neck breaker for the 1-2-3. After the match, he found Thea Hill backstage, wanted to know why she wasn't at ringside. He lost because he was looking for her, so she felt bad. And then JCJ said the plan's working. I wonder if they're going to make it so like JCJ likes him, and that's why she's trying to make Thea Hill and Riley Osborne not work out maybe. I don't know. Next up was Lola Vice versus Roxanne Perez. This match was set up because of Vengeance Day. Lola Vice cashed in her opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship for winning the breakout tournament. So Roxanne Perez got mad because she had the match won when Lola Vice cashed in. Match started. Roxanne quickly dove outside, knocked down Lola Vice, and just beat the shit out of her outside the ring, folks. Fine, they got in the ring, and Roxanne got up, and Lola Vice just hit awesome kick strikes, backing her in the corner. Roxanne came out of the corner of a sunset flip powerbomb for the 1 count. Lola Vice kept Irish whipping her in the corners and then kneeing her in the guts when she came out of it. Roxanne blocked the last one. Face slam. That looked painful as hell. Russian leg sweep into a split leg moonsault off the top rope. Suddenly, Texty Pexy ran out with the contract, which is useless now because Lola Vice cashed in. Jumped up with a ring apron, and Lola Vice roundhouse kicked her off the ropes. Turn around into Hot Pox for the 1-2-3, so Roxanne won. After the match, Roxanne told Texty Pexy thanks for the help. But she's still pissed off that Texas Pepsi 2 weeks ago put her through a table. Next up was Metaphors, Last Legend, and Jackson. This is the first time Jackson's ever competed. She's always been like a manager for the other 3 members of Metaphor. They took on the team with Daisy Duke and the newcomer Sinclair. Last Legend still pissed off as Sinclair eliminated her last month in the Battle Royal. Sinclair started off. Last Legend just destroyed her. Then Daisy Duke got in, started cleaning house. Like at one point, she had a running bulldog on Last Legend. At the same time, caught Jackson coming with a drop kick, punch combos on both of them, running clotheslines on both of them. Was just on fire. Then they isolated Sinclair. Sinclair made the tag. Quickly ran into a big boot from Last Legend. They pulled her in the corner. Double team. Maho stomped her in the corner. Jackson hit a drive-by kick off the ropes. Then they double team face slammed her down. Sinclair finally got away. Tagged in Daisy Duke. Daisy Duke jumped in, knocked down Jackson, knocked down Last Legend. Then Sinclair was begging for the tag. Like, you just got your ass kicked for 5 minutes straight. You want to get back in. Daisy Duke's like, okay. Tagged Sinclair back in. Sinclair jumped in. Like, watch, see what happens. She ran into a choke slam from Last Legend for the 1, 2, 3. Jackson, she did okay for her debut match. Hopefully she does better. But overall, her first debut match on live TV, she did pretty good. The main event was set up from opening segment tonight. Dragunov came out, wanted to call out Camille Hayes for portraying Trick Williams at the pay-per-view on Sunday. And that instead Dijak came out. He wanted to face Dragunov. Dragunov's like, we got history, man. And he's about to do it. And every time these guys have a match, it steals the show. This one was no different. The bell rang. Dijak punched Dragunov right in the broken nose twice. So Dragunov's nose was bloody again. Dragunov chopped, I don't know how many chops he gave Dijak, backing his ass in the corner. Backed up, hit running back-to-back big boots right in the face. Had a top rope swanton drop. Went for another top rope move. Dijak super kicked up off the top rope to the floor. Went outside the ring. Picked up Dragunov and just chokeslammed him on the floor. Then suddenly Joe Gacy had grabbed him from underneath the ring apron. Dijak went after Gacy, but Gacy had disappeared underneath the ring apron. He just came out the other side. So Dijak turned around. Dragunov smoked him a running forearm on the outside, rolled him back of the ring. Went up at the top rope, hit that top rope forearm smash on Dijak, who was grounded. Dijak kicked out. Dragunov backed up again, went for another running one, and Dijak caught him with a sit-down chokeslam. Then, for some reason, Dijak decided after he picked up Dragunov and hit the go to sleep, I'm going to go after Joe Gacy. And went after Joe Gacy. Gacy hit him with something. I don't know what the hell it was. It was made out of plastic. I can tell you that much. Referee never saw it. Dijak turned around. Dragunov smoked him with the running forearm smash for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Camille Hayes attacked Dragunov with the championship belt right across the face. The chop blocked the leg and held up the championship to stand tall to end the show there. Next week, it's announced we got Kaden James versus the Guru Lady. Finally found her name. Her name is Brianna Reese. This came about in a backstage segment where Kaden James, Izzy Don, bullied her, took her coffee, and dumped it in the garbage. So that's why this match came about. Tag team title match, like I said, Baron Corbin, Braun Breaker versus the Tony the Don Top Stacks for the tag team championships. There was a backstage segment where Jaden Parker of OTM asked The Rock's daughter for a match against Orazio, the newcomer for the Mafia family. And The Rock's daughter said, on one condition, you can have the match one-on-one on one condition. Her boys will always defend the tag team title, so it's not fair for Reggie, Price, and Lucian to be at ringside. So it'd be one-on-one. And she said, if any of those three get involved, you automatically lose the match. So Jaden Parker accepted that stipulation. Rich Holland walked in. Again, he wants to fight Galvez 3-on-1. The Rock's daughter said, no, that's not happening. I'm not putting in a 3-on-1 handicap match. But I could do something better. She says, how about you fight a member of Gallus. If you beat that member, you fight the next member. If you beat him, you fight the final member of Gallus. But if any one of those 3 matches you lose, this whole thing of Gallus is done, over with. She said, put underneath the rug, continue on with your career, and go after somebody else, or go after a title or something. So Ridge Holland accepted that. So I don't know one of those matches taking place next week or not. They're not really said. Also next week, from a backstage segment, Mr. Stone and Von Wagner is going to team up to take on Metaphor's Noam Dar and Masu. This part was funny. I laughed my ass off. Backstage, Von Wagner's like, I lost against Noam Dar. Mr. Stone's like, well, you were basically fighting 4 guys. You did pretty good for your first Heritage Cup title shot opportunity. Then Mr. Stone's like 5, 6-year-old kids came in and he said, hey, Dad, how about we help you train to become a professional wrestler? Then you and Von Wagner could team up and take out Metaphor and then go after take the titles. So Stone's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. So Stone's going to get trained by his kids. Von Wagner is trained by the Great Khali, which isn't a big step up, but me and you, I would get trained, but he's by a professional wrestler instead of your kids. Like, Stone ain't going to do much, I'm just telling you right now. There was some segments that happened. Gulak crew, Gulak Camp, Bones, and Charlie Dempsey confounded Noam Dar. They said one of them is coming after him for that Heritage Cup trophy. But they said, you won't know who it is until match time. And Noam Dar accepted the match, but said that it won't be next week. It'll be on when he decides he's ready to defend the cup. Camille Hayes came out and got booed big time. So he left. He came back out later on in the show and said it was all Trick's fault. He said, Trick and me, he said, we're great friends. We're tag team partners for 3 years. Everything was going great. Trick knew that we were a tag team, but I was going to be the singles guy. He helped me become North American champion twice. He helped me become world champion. He had my back. I had his back. But then he started listening to the fans. He said he started listening to Booker T. He started realizing, hey, maybe I could become a single superstar as well. Coming out here, he says that's where Trick forgot his place. He said Trick's place was by my side and not going singles. And he said, so I had to teach him a lesson. He said, I was the one that attacked him months ago. Backstage, he finally admitted to that. He said, I feel no remorse attacking his leg at Vengeance Day. Then Trick's music played, but it was just a joke from Camille Hayes. Camille Hayes said when Trick does come back, his ass better smarten up, realize his place is by my side, and helping me out to further my career. If not, I'll take him out permanently. So I bet you Trick will come back and just go right after Camille Hayes. Jensen Brooks asked Josh Briggs backstage, he's like, hey, look, man, Daisy Duke's doing good at a singles run. You're doing okay. He says, I'm losing all my singles matches. He said, I'm not a singles competitor. So, can we team up again? And Josh Briggs grabbed him and shoved him into a locker. He said, look, we ain't teaming up again. We're done with this tag team crap, he said. The reason why you're losing is because you suck. I laughed my head off. I laughed so hard at that. He just came right out and said it. He said, get more aggressive in your matches. You might actually win something if you stop whining and moping and complaining all the time. He said, look at me, I lose. Do you see me complaining? And he walked away. So Jensen's like, okay, I got this. I bet you he's probably going to lose the next match he faces off against someone. There you have it, folks. It was actually a really good episode of NXT. A lot better than the last 2 weeks that was put on. The great main event between Dijak and Dragunov, but it was ruined with Daryl Gacy at the end. Definitely check out all the matches on the show because each one's worth exciting to watch one way or the other. I really hope the next week Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin win those tag team championships, have a long title run. Also, they did show Braun Breaker backstage on Raw. Adam Pearce handed him his contract, and that was it. Nothing. Corbin asked him, he's like, so you signing to Raw, you going to sign to SmackDown? And Braun Breaker said, well, Nick Dawes offered me this, and he whispered or whatever it was in Corbin's ear. Then he said, and then Paris offered me this, and he opened the contract and showed him. And Corbin's like, well, if I was you, I'll sign with that guy. But see, he didn't say who it was, right? So to keep you more intense, keep you guessing who it is. Let me know below. Do you think Braun Breaker's going to Raw? Or is he going to go to SmackDown? I hope he goes to SmackDown. SmackDown needs the star power. Well, it's got way too many megastars as it is. Braun Breaker would be very great for SmackDown as a mid-card talent, main eventer talent. Yes, let me know below where you think you'd like to see Braun Breaker go, Raw or SmackDown. I hope he goes SmackDown but stays on NXT as well as Tag Team Champion with Baron Corbin. There we have it, folks. LA Bree, episode 5 is starting up, so I'm going to get ready to watch that. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.